Hi everybody, welcome. It's Crafty Peep. This is the Craft Room Tour and Organization with the host Heidi Sambal with Heidi Sambal Home and Leonette with Beauty on Purpose at Home. I am excited for you all to be with me today. I'm in and quite packed, but it is organized. I know where everything is. So here is a eye view standing right at the door when you're coming in. Keep in mind, it's a work in progress. So right here at this little corner, I have this cute little combi. That's the little trailer, and a little picture of my grandmama that's in heaven now, cross-stitch for me, a little gumball machine that my granddaughter loves to use, a bridle from my childhood from Midnight the horse, and then my kids. I got a peep seat when I go scrapbooking with my friends. It was important for me to keep the couch in there, to have a place for friends to come relax and watch me craft. And I also kept a table in case anybody wanted to come over and craft with me. I'm also a photographer, so that pillow stays there to make sure we realize to focus on the important stuff. So there is all of my photo bins, my scrapbooks. I love being in this room. Those are my favorite colors for my she shed. The Key West color, and then that blush pink. And then that black armoire is a bunch of 12 by 12 plastic bins marked, designated for a specific time that I need to scrapbook. That little soft side table there has a bunch of wood projects in it, and then those two bins have seasonal things in them that I still need to mark. Stay Humble and Kind will always be very special to me. My son and I danced at his wedding to that song 3 years ago now already. There is my silhouette. I need to use that more. And all my little tools and my peeps and my little, I think that was Creative Memories drink holder. So I used to have just one great big thing, and I decided to put two little things of one thing I use all the time. The seafoam green thing I use all the time. The other one I don't use all the time. Then I have some wax paper and parchment paper and wipies and some wooden cubes, it looks like, in there, in a bin called Organize. Ha! More scrapbooking stuff, a lot of cutters. I used to be a close to my heart consultant, so I have a bunch of cardstock printed in solids, a bunch of cutters, and a bunch of stickers. So that's just the overflow of that. There's my laptop and lighting, where I come to you all on my YouTube lives, and now I'll be coming to you on Facebook lives through the Craft Round the Clock Hostess Club. So I got all of these bins from Amazon. Let me see. Oh, there I am in the mirror. I am a Plaid ambassador. I use their paint and Mod Podge almost on a daily basis. So I got all my pens and markers and little cubicles that I got on Amazon. I got my mesh up there above my head, and the hay there is, oh gosh, just some little odds and ends of the scraps that you don't need. So when you're looking for just odds and ends, I pop up and get that, and some more scrapbooking, scrapbooks that are actually completed up there. Just a small town girl. I grew up in Brighton, Illinois, in a town of 2,100 people, so I will always think of myself as a small town girl, although I've been in Houston, south of Houston, for 40 years now. There's my son and my daughter-in-love. I am called T by all of my family and my nieces and nephews, so sweet tea and sunshine brings a smile to my face. I'm in Houston now. There's my two friends from elementary school. We still get together at least once a year. Sometimes we get to squeak in 2 visits. One lives in Illinois still, and one lives in Austin. I made that little buffet that I just leave up there. Little miniature things just make me smile. I got some stencils up there in storage, in the little storage bin. I used to have a license plate that said Peeps on it. And there's more pictures of my kids. A little Mother's Day card that says, "To the best mom in the world. You can die and go to heaven," once you receive something like that for one of your kids. So I just keep a few little happy things on my board, my magnetic board. It said, "Bless Mama." I got those little flowers from a dear friend. I believe she watched Turquoise Valentine on that. And one of my sweet peeps sent me Love My Peeps Ray Dunn cup. Focus on the good. There is my glue gun and heat gun and bins for odds and ends, clamps, and anything I need at a moment's notice. I have pretty much everything sitting here. My beads are up to the left, and my ribbon, I'll show you in a second. All those bins right there are solid cardstock, and then to the left I have printed cardstock, and I have since moved those plastic bins so I can get to the printed cardstock. My nephew built me that desk that used to be in the guest room, and when I was crafting one weekend at a craft retreat, my husband moved it all by himself. I love that picture. It says, "Keep creating." I got that from Hobby Lobby. And then there is my big window that brings in lots of light. They call, when I do lives and the house directly across from me was for sale, they were calling me Miss Kravitz because I was giving them the update on who was over there looking at the house. Then the inspector was over there. So another storage unit. I keep those 2 little plastic containers down there with glass to etch with, and then I've got beads and Jenga blocks and ribbon with little, I call it dingleberries, the little pom-pom things hanging off of it, some Elmer's glue, some school glue, in Buzz Lightyear, and it was a hit, the 3rd one, when my son was going off to college, and so I just love them, the Toy Story. I got some zip ties back there, some bamboo sticks, some dowel rods. Got some hot pink pins from when I did had a gift basket business, and I did the NFL Super Bowl VIP baskets, and then they liked me so much they referred me on to Major League Baseball, and I got to do the All-Star game here in Houston. I think that was 2005. My little Holly Hobby telephone book. I keep little things in here to bring a smile to my face. There's some scrapbooking tape, Trust Your Purpose, and there's some washi tape. Those containers I got, I think they're hold sunglasses, but some other crafter had them for washi tape and they fit wonderful. Some more corks. And I got all the mint plastic bins from Hobby Lobby. Still need to mark a few, but most of those are all ribbon. And then below my desk from when I had my basket business is a lot of curling ribbon. It's 3 large bins of ribbon, raffia, need the fan. That window brings in a lot of heat. There is a professional Canon copier that I'm also a photographer, and I can print off a large poster with that. And I have some glitter for and some decoupage stuff, some nautical rope, it looks like, some flowers for scrapbooking or crafting with. There's a lot of flowers on the floor for seasonal crafting. There's Hank, the camel. I used to go live for 3 months. I went live every day. So the Hank for hump day, and a little picture camel. I said that's his mom over there. And then a little metal dash hound. We used to have little nutmeg. Under the dust protector is my heat press that was gifted to me from a dear friend, Leslie. Then I have my copier. And some Dollar Tree of those little wooden bins that I love. And then back in that nook is some kitchen towels for to make pillows with, some material to make ribbon bows with. Some paint sticks. Looks like I have my bow maker as well down there. But I've been making crisscross bows, so I haven't really been using that. That's more for layering several different bows when you're making a full bow. Up on top, I won a Peepsy challenge during Easter. So they sent me that yellow box, and it had peeps in yellow, hot pink, and blue, little cans of Pepsi, and a thing of peeps in it. It was so exciting to win. You thought when I opened it that I won $1 million. It was crazy. Up in those bins, my husband put those shelves up. They flank my TV, and I have some magnets from the Dollar Tree that I put on the little planks of wood from the Dollar Tree crafter section, and put little bead handles on it for a quick little gift. I have since added to this storage 2 and added 6 more bins across the room. This is in the back. So I have wood, ribbon, little bags from the Dollar Tree that you can decoupage with. Sorry if you're hearing pups bark, it's din time. There's some odds and ends, little wooden cars, cemetery, little holds flowers. Lots of stamps. That is not even a fourth of them. Some, what do you call those? Punches. I have some glass candlesticks for tier tray making, some more wooden odds and ends, some vinyl from the Dollar Tree. Lots of Dollar Tree frames for crafting with. I think that has my cordless keyboard, some printer ribbon or printer ink. I still need to label a couple of those bins. And then some mailing envelopes and stuff underneath the table with some scrapbooking, plastic 12 by 12 that I take on a scrapbooking weekend. There's a couple of those scallop trays from the Dollar Tree. 2 white storage bins that has, I have a list of what is in them. More frames, some glass items, some pizza pans. This desk is just, it's an old antique table that I had at my shop. And there's a little thrift flip on top with that little 2 drawers with my little peepsy in there. My grandmama. I have a son up in heaven, so that little angel wing is in memory of him. I have a little Kleenex container made out of a mason jar in the corner, and a old bicycle basket with t-shirts ready for me to heat press on them. Up at the very top, I have heat transfer vinyl, transfer sheets, and beads, and more ribbon, it looks like. I used to have a big rug in here, and I took it out just so it just makes it so much easier to sweep up the mess, and I have a little mat under the chair so I don't get any paint or anything on the hardwoods. My husband hung those curtains on the French doors, so if it gets really messy, we can just unvelcro and nobody could see in right when they were coming in. But hopefully that won't be a problem. This was just meant for, we were using it as a TV room before. It was I guess a formal living room when we moved in 5 years ago. So we had the contractors build a French door and kind of close it in, but it is missing a closet in here. But who am I kidding? I would just fill it up. My guest room is the closet elved out, so it still has a lot of my scrapbooking items in there. But it's so hard because I like getting deals at the thrift stores, and I like getting deals when I see other crafters, what they've got at Dollar Tree. So I'm a collector of all things. Just ask my husband. Over there is a great big rolling scrapbooking tote right by the couch. And I have a little rug there that says Our Nest from the Dollar Tree that I podged over it. And when we became empty nesters, I always said, oh, baby bird is here for the weekend. I hope y'all enjoyed the tour, and I so look forward to seeing everybody else's craft room and see what y'all did for organization. Thanks for watching, guys. Crafty Peep out.